Hey, welcome all to ESO community meeting. Just a quick reminder, we do have our meeting notes on a HackMD link. This is already available in the chats. And we also have a code of conduct. This is available in our documentation. It basically states that we should not be jerks to each other. So be nice, be kind, and everything should be good. There are some first-time joiners here, so if you want to say some words, who you are, so we can all know you, it's completely optional.
Yeah, hello. Nice to meet you guys. I know everyone apart from you, Mulin. So nice to meet you. My name's Will. I'm working with Gustavo and Marcin currently on some ESO stuff. So as we were just pairing, we've dropped into this meeting as well.
Hi, I'm Marcin. Yeah, I'm gladly being a part of the project right now. So currently, we're trying to build environment for Engineer Beta to deploy ESO and start playing with it. So very early stages and working with Gustavo on this. I joined Engineer Better roughly a month ago. My background is mostly sysadmin DevOps infrastructure for past 16 years, and now gladly moving deeper into software engineering. Hey.
Cool, thanks for the introductions. So normally we go now for the agenda and main points that we want to discuss. I didn't actually have fully time to put my ones, but I don't think I had many things to contribute during this 2 weeks. So they were being kind of busy. So I think everyone's right, which is good. So let's go to the agenda notes. I have mainly one point that we should address. We did have some fixes now that are available in main branch for Argo CD and Flux, basically. So we are compliant with GitHub solutions, but they are not released yet. And I already tested both of them. I know they work. We should probably release this version that fixes these things. There are already some users asking when we should. So I was just thinking about releasing after this meeting and having a 052 available for them.
Sounds good. Makes sense.
I think it's a good opportunity as well for some of the new contributors to see that process.
It is. I cannot say it's completely straightforward. I don't know some parts of it myself, but yeah, I will try to share my best. So the next point, it's the inception for the secret sync. I think all of us that are standing right now knows about this. So this is both Martin, William, and Tom. They're from Engineer Better, and they are really trying to tackle ESO as a way to kind of upskill the engineers there, but actually make a useful contribution to an open source project, which is ESO. So one of the things that we're going to do is a inception to try to actually get a big feature and break it into small pieces of deliverables and actually deliver them. And the initial feature that I thought it would fit this model would be the secret sync. It is a fairly big feature. It can be broken down in small deliverable pieces. So my idea would be to go on that. But if there are any other relevant features that we can benefit from Engineer Better contributions, I think we can do some brainstorming here to see what are the possible things that we want to do.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I also had the same thing in mind, that this would be like the one thing that is like closed, like a closed feature that can be delivered on its own. Yeah, I think it's a really good idea to go on with that.
On the topic of the inception, we've got on our delivery team full-time professional product manager who's going to be running that, who's going to help us break apart the secret sync feature into smaller pieces. And just wanted to let most people on this call are already invited, but anyone who wishes to take part may. It's next week on Wednesday at 1 p.m. London time is when we're doing it. It's split into two halves. The second half would be the following day on Thursday.
Just a compliment on that, anyone watching this recording, you can also join. Just ping me either me or Moritz on Kubernetes Slack, and we can provide the meeting link for you.
I'll just say the date. Since this is a recording, I'll say it's May 4th to make it a bit easier to figure out.
Thanks. That actually helps. So the next point is trunk-based contributions.
Yeah, this was me. In contributing to ESO on Secret Sync specifically, I was trying to think about the usual way in which Engineer Better would ship software. Usually we'd have a delivery team doing trunk-based development to projects. I know that's not the way that contributions are made currently to ESO. There's a pull request workflow. One of the benefits of doing an inception and breaking it apart into well understood problems is that we can do very rapid iterations on small pieces of functionality, which trunk-based development would fit quite well with as a delivery mechanism for that. I wanted to advertise our intention to basically suggest to use it, see if there are objections. It would essentially mean, because we're pair programming on features, two sets of eyes would have seen changes, which would make pull requests unnecessary, which can be a controversial thing to say. So I thought I'd say it out loud and see if anyone has any objections.
Oh, I don't know about that, Tom. I don't know about... No, I'm joking.
So I think I can go first. I believe the trunk. I do understand the advantages of the trunk-based. We do, however, need to take care on how to run this, because some tests on RCI are actually triggered by a pull request. So even if two pair of eyes actually looked at the code, maybe some regression was introduced, which would be easily got through our end-to-end tests. If we do not pass this loop, we need to just get away, be sure that DCI tests are actually running, so that we can maintain everything that we are already doing for a pull request based. That would be my main point of issue that I can see. Is like we need to make sure that end-to-end tests are running at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally makes sense. One of the things we're doing right now, in fact, you're doing, Gustavo, with some of the engineers on this call, is setting up a Kubernetes cluster that we can use as a test environment to get continuous integration for changes that we make. We don't want to push anything that hasn't gone through the full set of tests that would usually be run against contributions. So I'm purely suggesting this as an alternative delivery mechanism without sacrificing the usual quality bars that are in place.
Yeah, I'm not too convinced that this would really work for this project. Yeah, it's, I guess, like mostly around the process, that we have like everything built around the process of like issuing a pull request, running CI and so on. Yeah, I'm not sure if that would really work, because like I guess we would have to change things in the first place to make trunk-based development work. Yeah.
So here's what we can do. People contributing to the secret sync can work on a common branch, treat it like a main branch, and make trunk-based development to that branch. That branch can then be merged in part or in whole whenever we like, which I think might be a good compromise. That way we can set up our CI to do a continuous development against that branch. And my hope would be that would be convincing that maybe considerations could be made for main pushes through trunk-based development. But let's first demonstrate that it works.
Yeah. Okay, I see. That makes sense. So you're pushing like to some like ephemeral feature branch, more or less, and treat that as a trunk, basically.
Yeah. My only desire would be to get changes that we contribute into the main branch as often as possible in as small pieces as possible.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, my take on trunk based is very positive, but there is a but. Straight to main works in very small teams the best, and that's I mean, and also if we do a short-lived branch, which goes merge to master at least in the same day, that is still trunk based. But if we will have those branches live for too long days, then that's gonna defeat the idea of trunk based, in my opinion. And yeah, I think it will be a very good case actually to introduce that and having this in having this exactly what Tom said. Just we need to figure out and get the resources for human resources in this case to approve the merge. I think that's it. That's basically it. So from our part, or from part, it's not only for Engineer Better, it's for anybody that wants to rapidly iterate. They could just utilize the same concept. You have two people sitting on a branch, do the development, have all the tooling, pipelines, testing available to be comfortable that what is happening.
People are just quitting every 10
Who's gonna be next?
Trunk-based development is really not popular. Oh, it just does now, Will.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Must be some networking or
Yeah.
something.
Let's wait a few minutes for people to come back. Got any good cheese jokes for the people watching the recording?